Hey guys, welcome to this episode of The Rachel Cruze Show. And I'm back with my friend and fellow Ramsey personality, George Kamel.
By popular demand.
That is true.
Emails flooded in. No one asked.
They did ask. They asked for you.
Let's give the people what they want.
I will bring him back. So here he is. Okay, so I'm excited because today we're going to talk about purchases that people regret. It happens a lot, doesn't it?
So much regret.
You buy stuff and you think, why?
Well, in the moment, if it's like, this is a great idea.
Yeah. You never go into a purchase thinking, this is going to be awful and I'm going to regret it for the rest of my life. No, you go in thinking, this is awesome. And then the regret takes over. So we're going to talk about things that we've regretted buying, but also people submitted things that they regretted.
Oh, I can't wait. I have not seen these, so I'm going to react live.
It's going to be good. But also, we're going to talk about tips for avoiding buyer's remorse because we want to learn from our mistakes.
Yes.
Our regrets.
No regrets.
Hey, what is this one?
Oh, this?
Uh-huh.
That's my credo. No regrets.
You have no regrets?
Dad?
Nope.
Like not even a single letter?
No way. Not me.
No what?
It's a funny thing. It's a tattoo and it's spelled R-A-G.
R-A-G.
It says no regrets.
Is that like a real thing?
I think so. Someone for sure has got that tattooed.
Do you have that tattooed,
No.
George? Okay.
You know me. I have zero, Rachel.
That is true. There are 0 tattoos and piercings, right?
That's right. I don't have any secret piercings.
Well, I feel like, our friend level is just, we're like this, George.
I have a toe ring.
We know.
What if that was my thing? Oh, that's so great. Are those still a thing?
An anklet. If you had an anklet,
Oh, yeah,
George.
those were hot too.
Oh, that was big.
Back in the day.
This will probably come back around, you know?
It all does.
The biker shorts and sweatshirts from the 90s.
Speaking of regret.
Okay, so these were from the online forum Reddit, which
It's a dangerous place. Tread lightly.
These are hilarious. Okay, so this one's not like hilarious, but it's great. A year of lottery tickets, lost $400 and won about $50 altogether.
Wow.
It's what gambling does, you know? You really got to prepare your heart.
Yeah.
It's not a great investment.
They traded $1 for a whole lot less than that.
That is true.
That's really sad to think about.
You don't always come out better on the other ends. We all have learned
Now,
those. We've all
a
learned
year's
those.
worth, at least you spend some time having to like scratch all those, right? I mean, that's some entertainment value.
That's a lot of scratching.
But a lot of regret. Not a money-making scheme, apparently.
No.
All right, here's one. Everything after that credit card offer that came with a free Qdoba burrito upon signing up. Wow. Where are you at in life where you're signing up for a credit card to get a free burrito?
Hey.
There's tough times out there.
But the pizza was the one that we always had, like in college.
Oh, you sign up for the card, you get a free pizza.
Yeah, you get the pizza.
Now Qdoba's getting involved.
I mean, legit name. There we go. Okay.
Yeah.
So one time late at night, that always starts out
Late
great.
night is where regret starts.
I was on Indiegogo. I don't know how
Indiegogo.
Is that a thing? Do you know this?
Apparently.
Indiegogo. Okay, and saw a toothbrush that was hands-free. I hate brushing my teeth, so I bought it for $100. It doesn't work. Still brings my
Significant other.
Oh,
This is Reddit language, Rachel. A lot of lingo. I'll teach you along the way.
my significant other still brings it up all the time when we talk about buying something else. Wait, stop it.
So they're getting in fights.
I've seen GF, I've seen BF. SO, that's a
Yes.
thing.
Yep. It's a real thing.
Wow, George.
That's what got you. What got me was a hands-free toothbrush. What is that even? Is it a contraption where you just stick your face in
I
it?
don't know how it works. Like
What is
Velcro's
that?
around your torso and it like somehow,
Is it like
I
on
don't
a
know.
stand?
That is
Very confusing.
So, would you want a hands-free toothbrush?
I don't see a problem. Like, I have mobility, so I like being in control of that too. It's weird to just stick your face in something and hope it hits right.
Hope it gives you the
Hey,
hygienist feel that you need.
For $100, that sounds like a steal. If it truly is hands-free, that's a whole
That should not have
contraption.
been a regret. I think that
Okay.
was a wise purchase.
All right, next up. Here's one. Mad regret on the wedding front, most specifically my hair and flowers.
Oh.
The stylist used hair cement and my hair fell out in clumps for 6 months.
Oh, no.
My flowers were insanely expensive because I wanted them to be dramatic, but they basically ignored our contract and that vision. So bad that they refunded me, but I would have rather had beautiful flowers.
Oh, no.
Just the words like hair and cement, I'd be like,
No.
I'm going to hard pass on that. I'll just, we're good with some spray.
See, and what's so tough is something like that. Like, you don't know when it's happening. And it's going to fall out in clumps. Yeah, that's some good regret right there. Whew. There's a lot in the wedding front. The wedding regrets.
A lot of regrets with weddings.
Yep.
Because it's a lot. There's a lot going on. You make decisions, you move on. The day comes.
Very
and-
expensive, very
oof.
emotional, all the things. Yep.
All
Okay.
right.
This one wasn't just a specific item, but I spent $1,000 on my ex's birthday just for him to dump me 2 months later because he doesn't love me anymore. Wow.
This is insult to injury.
Ow, $1,000. And then 2 months later, see ya.
I mean, I feel like I'm like a fairly generous guy. I don't know that I'm going to spend $1,000 on a girlfriend's birthday.
I haven't
Doesn't it
spent
feel odd?
$1,000 on my husband, and we've been married for 12
That just feels
years.
exorbitant.
It's a lot of money.
At least wait a few months. If someone spends $1,000 on me, I'm like, all right, that just bought you 6 months at the very least.
At least.
No,
Oof, that hurts. That
I'm
hurts.
so sorry to hear that.
Man.
All right, Rachel, you ready for this one? This one hurts even more.
Yeah.
Spent over $2,000 on makeup, and I don't even have anywhere to wear it to. This is so sad.
Because you know what gets you with this? You may not understand this, but
I understand completely.
there's so many makeup reels, and you see,
You're like dolled up.
yeah, like
to the-
you
to the
see
nines.
all the, what do you call it? Like the
Contour?
way, yes, contour, but it's like
See?
the
I know a
the
thing or two.
ways you do it. What is that called? Like just I don't know. What's the
Can
word?
we phone a friend?
What's
Anyone?
what's the word? Technique.
There we go, technique.
That's the word
From
I'm
the
looking
back
for.
row.
So many techniques in makeup, and you're like, ooh, I need that, but it's like one specific brush.
So there's like a
with this
special
specific
event.
thing. But then you look like she's saying, like glammed up, and where are you gonna go? Chili's? Like, where are you going all glammed up?
I feel like I'd have a plan. Like, I don't just like buy really nice suits for no reason. I'm like, oh, I got to get a suit for the occasion.
Yeah, but a suit is different than makeup because a suit, it's all one investment.
Would I be
piece.
able to
This is
tell the
like
difference
all
in
different types.
$2,000 makeup versus your standard stuff?
That should be a video. That's
Compare and
pretty good.
contrast. I will not be a part of that. You can do that.
I will take it on. I will take on.
I'll be the judge.
If anyone wants to put money in the account of the $2,000 makeup video I'm going to do, you
There
are
we
welcome
go.
to
You're taking
add
donations.
to it. Okay, up next is a $4,000 foam bed. I don't even think it's comfortable. It's one of the dumbest things I've ever wasted my money on. Wow. And it was so much money. $4,000.
That's a lot. I don't know that I've seen them. I mean, if you get crazy online, you can find something like that. Now, at a mattress store, I feel like you could see a $4,000 mattress.
See, isn't that terrible? We haven't bought a mattress in forever.
We got one recently.
Yeah.
This is a really sad reason. Our dogs sleep in the bed with us, and so they took
George.
up too much room. We're both little people, me and my wife. We had to get a king size.
Stop.
So we did it, but it was not $4,000 and returns up to a year. So if you're going to buy something like that, make sure they have free returns.
Yeah, or just, I'm nothing. I'm
She's
nothing
giving
to
up.
add.
All right,
I'm
here's
nothing to add.
one. Another $4,000 purchase. Wow, y'all got some money. I spent $4,000 on a Chanel handbag in my previous life. Were you like a butter? What do you mean a previous life? Okay. I adore it. I adore it. However, I gave up my corporate Manhattan job to work full time as what everyone refers to as an influencer, but that's not how I consider it.
Of course not.
I spend most of my time living out of a suitcase. This story just got a whole lot more interesting. Anyway, I have no place for any handbag, let alone a Chanel.
That does. That hurts, you know? You buy
Wow.
the nice bag, $4,000.
That's a nice handbag right there.
It's a nice handbag,
And
you
it
know?
just stores, it's just like a junk drawer,
You
right?
would think if you're an influencer, it'd be great.
Yeah. Well,
Right?
she said I don't call it that. So
That's
whatever
true.
I don't know
We're
what
not
she calls
sure what
it.
you are.
She had a previous life. She lives out of a suitcase. This is a wild lifestyle.
Mystery woman.
A lot of questions.
All right, a few years back, I went from making $30,000 a year to $50,000 and immediately went out and bought myself a brand new car. Frankly, it was
Ostentatious.
oh man, I couldn't write that.
You're welcome. That's what I'm here for. Just a translator.
Really big words. There's some really big words that I
That's
don't use
Reddit. They're very
in my everyday.
intellectual.
But so and ostentatious. Who are
Yes.
these people on Reddit? Purchase that I really didn't need to make, and my car is still a bit of a burden on my paycheck every month. Although it'll be paid off in November, thank goodness.
good,
Life
good.
pro tip: salary increases don't mean anything when you spend a decent chunk of that income increase on a car payment. Lifestyle inflation is a silent killer too. That we didn't even plant that.
Wow.
That is a real life.
Regret about the debt. It's bad enough when you regret something and you paid cash. But when you now make payments on a regret,
On the regret. Oh.
ouchie.
And then the whole thing, yeah, like you get a raise.
You don't
and
feel it.
Then it's gone.
It's gone.
Man, that
All right.
hurts.
You know what time it is?
What time is it?
We're turning the tables.
Well, well, well. How the turntables.
So we're going to look in the mirror, and you're going to tell me
Regret
one of
time.
your biggest spending regrets.
It's embarrassing. I'm going to give you all
There's
the
no shame or condemnation
I'm going
in
to give
this
you
place.
all the details just so you can feel the like, oh man.
Okay.
Because it's kind of justified, not really. So at Ramsey, Christmas time is always like a big deal. They always like blow it out on Christmas. Like it's just like we do.
Big party,
Big
the
parties,
whole
big
team.
gifts. Like it's awesome. So
Big
fun.
outfits.
All the things. So that year we got $1,000 to go shopping, and we had big buses lined up outside. So after staff meeting, we all went into the buses, went down to like a really nice mall in Nashville, and spent half the day just using our $1,000 cash to go shopping. It was awesome. So I walked into Nordstrom, and I saw a pair of Jimmy Choos,
Ooh.
and I thought, that is what I'm going to spend my money on. And I spent $800 of the $1,000 on those shoes. Yep. Yep. I did. And I didn't
This
feel
is just like a normal pair of heels. Are they like riddled with gold
they
and
were,
diamonds?
you would think, but old Jimmy.
Do they make coffee?
I hope he did something, but he did nothing but hurt my feet. And I have worn those twice.
Wow.
And that was probably 4 years
That's
ago.
literally insult to injury. Your feet were hurt.
They were the most uncomfortable pair. And I'm not saying all of his are uncomfortable. I don't know. I only own one pair. But it was, but I justify it because I was like, it's not even my money. It was just given to me. So I feel like I got a free pair of Jimmy Choos, if you will, but I could have used that money and
Ouch.
probably done some
Okay, this is
better
a real
things.
question.
At least go get a bag that I could wear.
Did
but
you
no,
return them?
I did not. I still have them.
Do you ever wear them just out of spite?
I'll get a picture.
Do you ever
I'll get a
like
picture.
hate wear them just to be like, gosh?
I will see them in my closet, and I think that just reminds me of regret. I could sell them on like Poshmark or something now.
If it said Rachel Cruze's Jimmy Choos, you could sell them for more than you paid for it. They would go up in value. I own
don't think so. The
Rachel's
fact they've
Jimmy
only been worn twice, that'll be
Okay.
that'll be on my side.
There's always Poshmark.
Okay, so that's me. $800 to the heart.
I have a lot of regret, but one of them more recently was one of these fitness bands. And here's the thing: your brother wears these.
My husband has it now.
Your husband wears it.
The
and
Whoop?
So, the Whoop. And so
hated it?
I thought, well, all of these people who have their life together, they're in shape. Winston Cruze, Daniel Ramsey, all these guys at Ramsey who are like, I wake up at 5 and do CrossFit. They all have the band. So I thought if I buy the band, then I'll get in shape and be a good guy who has his life together. I wore that thing for maybe 2 days.
No.
It didn't track my sleep. There was some error.
Stop.
And I hated having something on my wrist at night. And so that was a regret because you can't return it. So this is how they get you. The product is free. The band is free. They sign you up for a 6-month subscription that you cannot cancel.
Oh, on the
It's
app.
a commitment. It's like committing to a personal trainer contract.
Wow.
That was a big regret.
That is a regret. That hurts because for 6 more months you're continuing to pay.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I'm still not in shape. So there's that.
Still
don't
like
work
the
out.
exact same.
There we go.
Here's what I don't get about those kind of stuff. The things that track your sleep specifically.
Yes.
I had one app, and apparently you were supposed to put your phone next to your pillow and it tracked your mood or something. And I did not sleep for like that first night.
You had
because
like anxiety.
I was so worried about not getting a good score that I'm like, if I wake up and don't get a good score, I'm such an Enneagram 3 that it stressed me out and I could not sleep. And I was
agree.
like, and then people are like, what's your sleep score? And I would be like embarrassed to be like, oh, I don't know what's
The most embarrassing thing is that I already have something that tells me how I slept. It's called my body. And it tells me every morning how I'm doing.
Are you doing good? Are you doing bad? I
Most
know.
mornings I go, you didn't do great, buddy.
Oh, man. Okay.
So,
The
anyways,
Whoop. How much
some
was
regret.
it? I said,
I want to say it was like, I don't know, $40 a month or something for like 6 months. Man. So I fought them and I got some money back through customer service. So
that's good. You know,
yes,
I
I was kind, but I was like, hey, were not clear. There was some
Yes.
fine print that I did not read, which is embarrassing because I have a podcast called The Fine Print. Yikes.
You know, I did a workout app, and I paid. This was stupid too, but it was like $100.
Yep.
For a year long because it was like you could pay, month to month or 6 month or the year. And I was like, I'm doing the year. Like I'm gonna save money because I'm gonna be working out. Yeah, I worked out twice with it and never again.
You know what's behind that?
And
That's
then
sad.
it renewed.
Oh,
And I
ouch.
forgot about it and it charged my iTunes account. And I was like, no.
That's how they get you.
Terrible.
This is life hack. Go into your subscriptions and go cancel all the things that you're not using.
Oh,
and you'll
because,
get a
man.
raise in your budget. But you're an
I did that with the-
aspirational purchaser like me. We buy things going, well, like, if we buy it, we'll like become this kind of
I
person.
will use it and it doesn't change you. You still are who you are, George.
You go with
in the
you.
inside, no matter what apps are on your phone. no matter what's on your wrist,
knew we were gonna
no
get
matter
so
what
deep?
shoes are on your feet, you're still the same person.
You go with you. So deal with you before buying a thing.
That's it.
This got really deep.
I feel like we could close it out there. There you go.
Pretty good.
Okay, so
some
besides
takeaways.
that was a great takeaway for you
That
all.
was cathartic. I feel like I was like venting with a therapist.
That was good.
Thank you
That
for
was good. Yep. Okay, but for real, to make sure that you don't regret purchases, what do you need to do? I would say number one, budget,
Yep.
because this will help you, especially not go into debt like the guy that went and got a car loan. It keeps you with cash. So at least if you have a regret, it's in the budget. So you at least know, okay, I made the purchase and it's done. And yeah, you're not paying payments on the regret, which could be terrible. But make sure that whatever you're going to purchase is in your budget.
Can I give you a quick, here's like my framework for spending now?
Yes.
So it spells out SMART. So I want people to be smart spenders. It's really cheesy, I know, but it helps me remember.
I'm ready for this.
So S is self-awareness. So is this purchase going to be adding value to my life? Is it born out of my values and beliefs? M is for motive.
Why?
Am I buying this for the right reason? Am I trying to impress someone? Is it a want or a need? A is for affordability. Can I afford it in full in cash? Can I afford the maintenance and repairs on it? All of that.
Okay.
Then if you say yes to those three, you move on to the R, which is research. Is this the best option, retailer, and price? So that's one where people really don't do, they're impulsive. They just go, click. It's the
And they
first
do
one I
it.
saw and I
Yep.
bought it.
Yep.
And then lastly is T for timing. Is now the right time to buy it?
George,
Should this
look at
money go
you.
elsewhere? So I personally use that and it's been helpful for me.
What an acronym.
Thank you.
I am so impressed.
Well, I taught you some other acronyms today. SO, significant other.
yeah, there's a lot of learning.
You learned a
already.
word, ostentatious.
That's good though. Be smart. Be smart. With all those letters that he was saying.
Yes, and you
So
you
good.
talk about this in your book, Know Yourself, Know Your Money, knowing
Yeah,
your
for
money
real.
tendencies and why
Yes.
you're making these purchases.
That's my biggest.
That helps.
Awareness. The A is what would, or no, motive, M. M is
Yes.
what would get me.
100%.
Make sure. The motive is good and pure. Okay, guys, you can use the envelope system. Again, this is where you cash out categories in your budget to help you see physical cash and know where you are. Read the reviews first. That's a good one.
That helps.
I don't do that a ton. Do you? I'm
Well,
sure you do.
it's hard to trust them, but I like to see what people are saying.
Yeah.
You know, Amazon, you can buy reviews now. So I'm like, is this person lying?
I know. So you'll be able to at least see, okay, is this good or bad? Or,
But you get a
I
vibe.
don't know. Yeah, you kind of know. This is a big one. Wait a couple days. If it's a big purchase, especially, wait. I mean, I would say 24 hours, but even just over like
If
2,
it's 2
3
a.m.,
days.
maybe wait until you've got some sleep.
Yes.
Wait overnight.
But it's amazing. I'm like, give it the weekend or something, and then come back to it. And how much you don't want it
Yes.
after that, just even
And
a
if
few
you
days.
still like you can't stop thinking about it, then do it when you have the cash and it's in the budget.
Make sure you're smart
It's
about
fine.
it.
We want people to have things.
SMARK.
It's fine.
I know. That's the thing, you guys.
Don't come at us in the comments section. We want you to have some nice things.
Of course. It's
but
all
do
about
it smart.
do it smart. Yeah. It's all about enjoying your life. Okay. But we want you to do it by being wise, not regretting purchases like we have. Like
No
all those people
regrets.
have, and probably like you have. I'm sure all of you watching and listening have that thing. They're like, dang it, why did I do that? But listen, we can move on. Our past mistakes.
That's right.
Do not define who we are in the
We're looking
present.
forward.
We're going to look forward to the future. Out that windshield, no more rearview mirror.
That was good. I like
Right,
that
George?
analogy. That's good.
Yep, you are welcome. You're welcome. Well, George, thanks for being on.
It was a blast.
Where can
as
everyone
usual.
find you?
At George Kamel on Instagram. We've been making some Instagram reels
I
lately,
know.
so that's been a blast. Giving you people some hacks.
Yep. Thank you guys for watching and listening to this episode. And don't forget to take control of your money and create a life you love.